I picked the three most powerful neural networks, Grok, Gemini, and VO, to see which one could do the best job of reimagining iconic scenes from the animated series Rick and Morty. Today we have 4 iconic moments, and at the end we'll pick the absolute winner. To keep things fair, I asked ChatGPT to write the most detailed prompts possible for each scene. After that, I sent exactly the same prompts to all 3 neural networks, and now let's see which one handled the task best. Scene 1.
Turn myself into a pickle, Morty! Boom! Big reveal, I'm a pickle. What do you think about that? I turned myself into a pickle! I'm Pickle Rick!
Let's start with Grok. The garage is beautifully detailed. The lighting is well set, there are tons of tools scattered around, and a perfectly recognizable screwdriver lies on the table. But the model of Rick the cucumber itself fell short. The neural network simply generated a regular cucumber and slapped some eyes on it, completely forgetting Rick's charismatic facial features. And there's a physics glitch too. At the 9-second mark, Morty's fingers simply fall right through the orange handle of the screwdriver, and the tool itself starts to change size. It turned out neat, but the character got lost. My rating, 7 out of 10. Now for Gemini.
He says he turned into a pickle.
Here, the image immediately looks three-dimensional and cinematic, and the style is very reminiscent of a high-budget 3D animated film. The light coming through the window is soft, and Rick the cucumber turned out to be amusing, but the animation fell short.
He says he turned into a pickle.
Morty's movements feel stiff, and the cucumber just looks like a static plastic toy with no facial expressions. And the main glitch, Morty reaches for the screwdriver and starts twisting his fingers in the air next to it, while the tool is just lying on the table. It looks visually appealing, but the phantom screwdriver ruins the whole thing. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. And now for Veo.
Before he turned into a cucumber, he was a scientist, and Pickle says he turned into a cucumber.
From a technical standpoint, everything looks really cool. The camera provides a deep sense of depth, there's soft lighting, and an attempt to create realistic micro-expressions on the boy's face. But Veo completely failed on character recognition. The boy doesn't look anything like Morty because of his different facial proportions, and Pickle Rick doesn't look like a mad genius, but rather like a sad cucumber from a kid's cartoon. On top of that, there's a wild desynchronization between the audio and the text, and the cucumber's facial expressions start to float when it moves, as if the texture were stretched over jelly. So 6 out of 10. Let's move on to the second scene.
Damn right, and it's Areola week.
Oh, all right. Good old-fashioned portal fun.
Yep, like this.
Oh,
It's gonna be classic episodes, Morty.
Puke, Rick.
Portaling in, wrecking shit, portaling out, Morty. Oh my God, adventures, Morty. Social commentary, rude characters. Here we go.
We start with Grok again.
Behold the wonders of the cosmos. I call it the party portal cap.
The frame is overflowing with details, green glow, and crystals. But because of this abundance of effects, the AI clearly lost track of the scene's context. And then a classic neural network glitch occurred. While one Morty flies in terror toward the upper portal, the other Morty stands perfectly calmly in the kitchen, smiling. It looks awesome, but this is clearly not what we ordered. 6 out of 10. Next up is Gemini.
Behold, my boy, the universe at our fingertips. Safe, precise, and completely unpredictable. Whoa!
Vibrant colors, excellent glow contrast, and striking green portals. The atmosphere is much closer to the original. But if you look closely at the physics, Morty's fall looks like a scripted animation from old video games. His body has absolutely no weight or inertia. And the moment Morty falls into the lower portal, his feet sink through the wooden floor texture even before the portal itself opens. But for its vibrancy and energy, it's a very solid result, 8 out of 10. And Vio wraps up the round.
And that, my boy, is how you fold space-time. Now observe the retrieval proto...
Once again, the materials are stunningly detailed. Metal, wood, and crystals reflect light beautifully, and the camera moves as smoothly as possible. But the neural network messed up the location again. For some reason, the garage turned into a basement full of washing machines, and during sudden movements, the diffusion model instantly loses its structure. Technically impressive, 7 out of 10. Scene 3.
What's happening? Am I missing something? Ow! What?
We start the third round with Grok.
You lied to me about everything! I trusted you!
A powerful, dynamic shot. There's a very intense emotional charge, Morty's aggressive stance, and realistic dirt texture on his skin. But the AI, as usual, falls short. Why doesn't Rick yell back at him like in the original? And why does he look so old? A plus for the emotions, 7 out of 10. Now for Gemini.
You lied to me! You promised they would be safe!
And here we have some real cinematic drama. The AI did a fantastic job rendering the smoke, fire, and the emotional, deeply detailed face of an aged Rick. The only caveat, Morty looks too grown up for his age. And if we're nitpicking, the cuts and holes in his yellow t-shirt spontaneously change their positions from frame to frame. But in terms of atmosphere, this is one of the best generations so far, 9 out of 10. And now it's Veo's turn.
This was supposed to be our sanctuary, our home, and you destroyed it all.
What a twist. The scene has turned into some kind of realistic cinematic blockbuster. Angry Morty running, flames in the background, and massive destruction looks super epic. But the neural network got the characters mixed up. We see a second Morty in a suit with fire igniting in his hands. It's very spectacular, but the AI messed up the plot again. 8 out of 10. Scene 4.
Just hit a button, Morty. Give me a beat.
Oh man, okay, alright,
Oh yeah, you gotta get Schwifty. You gotta get Schwifty in here.
We start the final round with Grok.
Science is the ultimate rush! Feel the rhythm of the universe. Grab that tambourine and let's play! We are taking over the world tonight!
An epic view of a futuristic city and the stage. The musical equipment and combos are very well done. But the neural network stumbled again on fine motor skills. When playing the synthesizer, Morty's fingers blend into a single mass and fall through the keys, and the brands on the speakers are written in neural network gibberish. 7 out of 10. Now it's Gemini's turn.
Science is the rhythm of the universe! Feel the power of the stars! Grab that tambourine! Let us play!
The image looks like a finished frame from an expensive 3D animated film. The work with the evening sunset light is stunning. The characters are perfectly recognizable. When Rick tells Morty to grab the tambourine, the instrument isn't on the stand. It just materializes out of thin air in Morty's hands. But in terms of visuals and aesthetic, this is really cool. 9 out of 10. And finally, Veo.
Yeah, we're taking over the skyline tonight. Feel the future, feel the beat shining bright.
Here, Veo decided to go for the style of hyper-realistic 80s cinema. Rick looks like a real retired rock star in a white lab coat. But there are some oddities. The equipment table rests on thin legs, wires dangle in a chaotic web, And Morty picks up a tambourine that was just lying on the synthesizer without a single fastener. 8 out of 10. That's how the experiment turned out. Each neural network showed its own personality today. Grok tried to produce accurate geometry and detailed backgrounds, but constantly got the anatomy wrong. Gemini proved to be the most stable performer. In practically every scene, it produced excellent 3D graphics. Veo produced the most realistic cinematic visuals with stunning lighting and physics, but completely strayed from the cartoon's original style. That's why Gemini is the clear winner of today's battle. Now it's your turn. Which generation did you like best? And be sure to write in the comments which animated series you'd like us to run through the neural networks next time.